So, Daryl, you must be happy with the performance against Uxbridge on Tuesday night.
Yeah, no, really happy. Lots of positives to take out of the game. Delighted to score 5 goals again. Delighted that we had got minutes into people like David Longking, Paul McCallum, George Saunders, Elliot Johnson, who's not had a lot of game time. Good to get minutes again into Moose as well, who I thought had a terrific game. Junior got goals again, so it was a really positive evening for us.
Yeah, so you mentioned Maka, who got straight back on the score sheet after being out injured. Was that a relief to see him straight back in and making an impact?
I think it's good for him, just a weight off his shoulders. For us, it was more important that he just got the minutes, to be honest. I wasn't too fussed if he scored or not. It's just about getting him back on the pitch.
Yeah.
Goal tally over the time he's been here, he's a goal every 2 games, so he's proven that for many years. So I wouldn't have been too panicky if he didn't score, but delighted for him that he's got that monkey off his back straight away, that he's back in the goal scoring chart.
Definitely. Obviously, we've drawn Maidenhead in the fourth round of the FA Trophy. How do you feel going into that game in a couple of weeks?
Yeah, I look forward to it when it comes around. But obviously, we've played them twice already this season, so and I've managed against Alan Devonshire many times, both here and at Ebbsfleet. So we know it's going to be a tough match, and when that comes around, I'm sure we'll be ready for it.
Yeah. We have Sydney, who's officially signed onto the Daggers for the remainder of the season. What attributes have you seen in training from him that you've liked?
Athleticism, technical ability is good as well. He's a young player who we want to try and develop. I think he's a project for us, really. He's not somebody that we think can go into the team straight away, but he's someone that for the remainder of the season and hopefully long term that we really, really believe can develop into something special. He's 6'5", 6'6". He's been playing left wing he's there for Northwood, and I see him more as a centre forward. So we're going to work on developing him into that in training and maybe get him out on loan and play some games there as well before we bring him back into the club. But he's someone that we're really, really excited about.
Nice, love that. Have you got an update on Harry Phipps' suspension?
No, he's out, so we're missing. Obviously, missed him against Uxbridge, and we're missing for both the Maidstone games. Disappointment for us that we missed him because he was in good form as well.
Yeah.
But as goes out, it opens up the door now for John to go and take his place, for Longton to take his place, and that's what football's about. You know, if somebody gets injured or somebody gets suspended, somebody else steps into their shoes, and if they perform, they keep the shirt.
Definitely. How are you feeling about Monday's fixture against Maidstone coming up?
Looking forward to it. I think the Boxing Day games are great. I think, you normally get a big crowd and a big following them days. People, as much as we all love Christmas, spending time with our family, I do think on that Sunday and that Boxing Day, people are seeing enough each other. They like getting out and watching football. So it's normally a good crowd, and we look forward to the game. We know it's going to be a tough game, like they all are in this division. Maidstone, we know different. Hackhann's done really well getting promoted last year, and along with Terry Harrison. We know when they come to our place, they'll be desperate to get one over us. I haven't walked here before. So, like I said, one we're looking forward to, but hopefully we can get a result.
Definitely. This will be our last game of 2022. Can you reflect on the year and give us 3 of your favourite moments?
Oh, you've caught me on the spot. Moments of 2022. Southend away, I thought was a bit on a Tuesday night. It was a big game for us. I thought we played really well. We had good support that night. It's one that, coming away from that game, it felt good for all of us. Wrexham, the last game of the season, the performance levels of the team that day, I thought was outstanding. Tinged with disappointment that we didn't make the playoffs, just missed out. But the level of performance that day was superb. Probably away from football, the birth of my son. That'll be my 22 in October. So hopefully we're going into 2023. I think if you look at the group, I think we've obviously had a lot of injuries in the first part of the season. We currently sit 4 points off the playoffs. We've played the least amount of games, I think, in the division with the lowest amount of games. So we've got lots of games that we need to catch up on. We've got lots of players coming back in the second half of the season. So we're really looking to get through Christmas, get some points on the board again, and kick on into the new year. That's going to be our aim as a team, as a club.